You're always being discriminated because of the color of your passport. You have a wrong passport, you're coming from a wrong country, you're high risk, we don't want to deal with you.
Yeah.
So we're on a mission to change this completely. This is totally wrong.
When it comes down to it, there are certain parts of the world that transferring money to those parts of the world are not easy.
Yeah.
Getting money, for example, into Africa,
Yeah.
is an issue. Getting into Brazil, it's an issue. So whenever you come across clients that say, hey, I do a lot of business with Ghana, I do a lot of business with Nigeria, what's your process? What is your vertical? How do you actually provide a service to them?
So again, a couple of things. I think we make sure that we've got the right partnerships and we've got the right infrastructure to make sure that we can support those routes, those types of payments, those jurisdictions. But also, if it's a service-led process, you're having those conversations. You know, there are no surprises to your customer base because there's a constant dialogue.
And I met guys from Swift Network, and they explained to me that an IBAN bank account on Swift Network is very similar to a web address. It doesn't matter where it's hosted. Yeah. What happens? You're sending money there, and then it routes exactly to a correspondent bank and through the network up until the institution that issues the IBAN.
Yeah.
And that's how I arrived to an idea that 3S Money can issue IBANs anywhere in the world. And now we issue in the Netherlands, in Luxembourg, in France, in the UAE, in the UK, and we're looking for other regions.
And so that is a big part of it for sure. And it's not easy. And obviously that does create friction points. Like even in the last couple months, there was some new guidance that essentially meant some fintechs that had were just about to get operational were told, oh, you actually can't be operational until this specific deadline is met and this application is met. But it was like new guidance. So these people, you know, they're just in limbo now because the regulators decided, oh, unless you submitted your application by this date, you now have to pause all operations. So it's just those kind of things that happen and they create friction and we don't love to see it. But ultimately you got to adapt, you got to move with the way that the regulators are moving and the industry is moving.
Now, with the same mission, we're trying to help businesses and companies to adopt stablecoin to make it easy for them. And exactly the same concept, different auditory, different players, different game, but their goal is the same, right? We help crypto adoption and we help businesses to start working with stablecoins because a lot of traditional finances, banks, they kind of understand that the trend is there, the train is accelerating, but they kind of figure out, okay, how do we jump in? What should we do? What we should start from? Do we need to get a license? What about infrastructure? What about liquidity? So we packaged all of that into one single product, and we bring it on the table and say, look, take this box, plug it in, and you're set to go.